Hi, I'm Jessica Brace, and I'm the owner of the Contemplation Castle and Purple Mermaid Media. Welcome to the castle. I am so excited that you've stopped by to find out more about us in this amazing magical space that we've created here in Orlando, Florida. One castle right next to that other castle, you know, the Disney one, the big D. Anyway, I'm here and, I'm still pinching myself that all of this is real. And I just wanted to share with you a little bit about this magical space that we've created here in Orlando. So you can kind of understand what our mission is and what our goal is and what we're doing here to help you create content to share with the world in a most magical, special way. I've been doing video for a long time. I actually started doing website design in 1999, before Google had search. Before Google search was around, I started my website design company, and I actually had to advertise in the yellow pages in order to market my website design company. Can you imagine, right? It was crazy. Fast forward about 11 years ago, I started looking at what else can I do with website stuff, and I got really involved with YouTube and video marketing strategy and SEO, and it was just this creative blend. And I'm like, it's a perfect marriage. I have all these website design clients and marketing clients from printing and design work that I did. And then I have all of these clients over here that would be fantastic to kind of merge them and create video. So we built a studio at the time as an addition on the back of our home. And I invited my clients in and they were like, yes, I'm going to make some videos. This is going to be awesome. And then they'd get in the studio and we'd have a plan and things would kind of fall apart. There was a lot of nervousness, stuttering, fainting, passing out, not showing up, locking themselves in the bathroom, and even throwing up. So I kind of took a step back and I was like, well, gee, I thought I was just going to have a camera and I was going to create some great video content and help my clients, and we were going to do some marketing and we were going to make some magic happen. That wasn't the magic I was thinking of. So I went back to my roots and I started doing a lot of looking at different things, and it really applied to my life and the things that were going on in my life. But the whole progression of the journey was that I started getting into things like I was already working for Tony Robbins at the time. So I was exposed to NLP and breakthrough experiences and hypnosis and all of these different things. And I started exploring that. I was like, wouldn't it be great to learn this to work with my clients? And so I did. And then as time went on, I learned a lot of different things, a lot of different modalities, access bars, theta healing, breath work, all kinds of different things that I was using for myself. And what I realized is that as I was working through my own challenges and struggles with limiting beliefs, generational blocks, PTSD, traumas, and things like that, these were all really great things that I could work with my clients. And so what I observed was that when people made their best videos or when people made their best content was when they were in a state of relax. So I started dreaming 11 years ago about creating a space that was a healing space, a calming space, a retreat space where people could go step away from their everyday. They could come into a space that felt magical and beautiful and relaxed, and they could feel safe to be themselves. And those are the kind of videos, that is the kind of marketing, that is the kind of things that really can change the world. Having people come in to this space and create from a place of, this is me, this is my authentic self, this is who I am, and it is safe for me to do that, is just going to give everyone else permission to do the same. And I started dreaming about this and I tried to create it and it didn't work out. And then right in the middle of COVID, I tried to create it again. Office Depot was like, hey, why don't you build a video studio right here in the middle of our store? We have all these entrepreneurs and all that. And then COVID happens and nobody wants to come and make videos because they have to take off their mask and they don't want to do that. So that was the second time that it didn't work out. But 11 years, I just had this in the back of my head, grinding vision. This is what I'm going to create. I'm going to create a space, a broadcasting space for people to come to feel safe and secure, to broadcast their message to the world. This center that I'm going to create is going to be a space where people will come and their messages will not just be ripples. Their messages that are coming from this space are not ripples. They are the waves. They are the whole entire ocean that will be coming from this broadcast space. That's my vision for 11 years. And defeat twice, learning, failure, whatever you want to call it. I call it learning. You're either winning or you're learning, or sometimes both. But I'm in that space, and COVID comes about, right? The whole world falls apart, and I get this letter that says, hey, you know what? Your rent's going up $1,465 to $2,400. And you know what? It's going to go up next year too, but we don't know how much, but we'll let you know. Oh yeah, and by the way, we're going to be under construction for the next year because we're rebranding to luxury apartment complex. So I had a 1,000 square foot 2-bedroom apartment over on the other side of the Magic Kingdom. And I was like, what? I'm like, you want how much for that? So I started searching, and through a random chain of events, I found this house, and I was like, this is the one. This would be great. I can start doing workshops again. And I got so inspired back into my vision because I found this one house. We put a bid in, and I thought for sure, universe, you've got me. You've got my back. You're always happening for me. This is going to be the house for me. And they chose someone else. So start looking around, find another house. It's meh. It's the right size. It's a great location, but the house doesn't have that zing kind of feel to it. So I'm like, okay, we'll make it zing. Forcing, right? Forcing, not trusting your intuition. And we go to meet the realtor, and he says to me, oh, I forgot the lease. But if you just give me all your cash, I'll come back tomorrow with the lease. Intuition. Started asking him some questions. He gets a little volatile with me. Things aren't going the way that I thought it was going to go. I literally have $9 grand of cashier checks in my pocket. And I'm like, dude, I'm not giving you a penny. And I walk away. Glad that I did, because it was a scam. The guy wasn't really renting the house. It was a hot mess. Trust your gut. Anyway, so then I'm crying. I'm like mad as heck at the universe. Like, come on, you give me this vision for 11 years. You've teasing me twice now in the last couple months. It's in the middle of COVID. I've been through enough. What do you want from me? I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do, and I'm having a rage. Yeah, driving in the car, having a rage. Good old universe talk. And I drop my phone, go to put my phone on the mag holder, and I drop my phone, and it goes on the floor, and I'm driving on the turnpike, which you're not supposed to be playing with your phone. And I pick it up, and there's a notification. Check out this house. We think it may be a good fit for you. And I look, and it's kind of far away from the area that I wanted. And I'm like, that's a really nice house. Why is the price so cheap? Another scam. I am not falling for that again. Put the phone on the mag holder, forget about it, drive. But then there's this nudge of like, what if it's true? What if the third time's a charm? What if the universe really is conspiring for you to have this vision? Why do you keep having this vision? And here I go with this whole big talk in my head, right? You know what I'm talking about. And I just kept nudging me. And I drove home for like a half an hour, and I was thinking about it. What if? What would this look like? What would it be? And I got in the driveway. I looked at the house again, and I'm like, gee, what if it is true? What if it was meant for me? So I reached out to someone that I knew on Facebook that I met 10 years ago at a Tony Robbins event. And we were friends on Facebook, but we never like hung out or anything. And I reached out to her via Messenger, and I'm like, hey, look at this listing. Do you think it's legit? And then I shared with her what just happened to me at the other place. And she comes back. She's like, yeah, that's ridiculous. That's, way undervalued. I'm like, is there like something bad in this area? Like, did something happen? Did somebody get killed, or like something happen in this house? Like, why is it so cheap? And she's like, I don't know, but I'll find out. She calls me back. She says, I spoke to the listing agent. It was a former Airbnb, and the house is fully furnished. I'm like, yep, saw that in the listing. And they've been trying to rent it for a while, and they don't want a ton of roommates in the house. They're looking for someone long-term to take care of it. And yeah, the garage, she said, did you know that the garage was converted to a movie theater, like permanent construction of a movie theater? And that's why they can't rent it, because people want the garage for their cars and for storage. And I'm like, yes, I did notice that. That's exactly why I want this house. So she's like, great, I have the lockbox number. I'll meet you there tomorrow morning. Walked into this house, and I was like, this is it. The energy, the flow, the feeling, the vision, everything was right there. We walked around the house. I explained to her what it was that I wanted to do, what my dream was, what my vision was, and we put an offer in. So now I have the keys. And that real estate agent, phenomenal lady, she actually donated her sales commission towards my first month's rent. Yeah, because she said that she believes that this house is mine, and that's the vision. So amazing with that. And then the journey started. We moved in, and so many people in the community, friends, family, partners, people came in and contributed in the most amazing ways. And it's been a journey to get started. Got COVID a couple weeks after we moved in and put me in the ICU. But you know what? Hey, here we are. And it's all in divine timing. So we're open, officially open. I'm here in the studio, working things out right now, talking to you, and just having a good time about sharing with you in this space and the journey of the castle. And, you know, it's almost not real yet. And we've had people here and we've had people on tour. And I guess the right word is awe. Awe. It's awe. So what I'd like to do is invite you to come to my magical space, to come to my magical castle. Let's create some magical adventures together. I want to hear about your dreams and your visions and see how we can make that a reality for you, because I know that if you're watching this video all the way through, that you're a believer in magic just like me. And that's why we're here, and that's why we've crossed our paths. And let's go make magic together. Come to the castle and see what we can do. I'll see you in there. Bye.